How you doing, everybody? If you remember from my previous video, Coffee and Camp and Kit Chatter, I mentioned that I don't do a lot of gear reviews. Not as in-depth as some others do. I've made passing mention of some of my stuff that I swear by a few times, but I've never actually reviewed it. And this is one of those pieces of kit that I don't mind doing a review on, because I've had this now since early fall of last year. So essentially I've had it a year now, the way I look at it. So, and it's gotten a lot of use, a lot of hard use. It's gone through all 4 seasons, and at this point I don't mind singing its praise. And this is a Trailblazer saw, and that if you search for it, that's what you'll get when you pull it up on Google, and that's where I send everybody to. It's a company that makes this, and I got this one through LL Bean. They just happened to carry it, and I've actually contacted the owner of how I would get a hold of extra saw blades should I need them. He sent me a price list so I can order directly through him. I thought that was really cool of him. As you can see, it's a 1-tube container. Take off this lanyard clip. I've put the actual 550 on it myself, so, and it's in several pieces. And so, in case you ask, this is aluminum. Of course, the saw is not as light as a wooden one would be, but it is, I believe, a lot stronger. And it doesn't twist, it doesn't lanyard tie or tension tie at the top. This is actually done with this, and you know that even itself is almost the heaviest piece that's on this whole kit. And it's pretty self-explanatory to put it together. Try not to spend too much time on it. Of course, I'm on camera. I'm going to do it all backwards, right? But get it all the way over. And maybe it's not as fast as a wooden one with just a bracer bar and your tension right at the top, but I think I would trust this one more. And that's pretty much it. Right there, as you see it. Just keep it nice and level while you tighten it down. Now, this particular one is only an 18-inch pack saw. The one I made there in my other video is actually 21-inch. And I find this 18 a little more versatile. I actually can cut deeper logs with this. It's rated to a 15, and I'll have to stick with that one because, yeah, it can get through it. Not by much, but I think it was 15. I could be off on that one now that I'm thinking about it, but definitely a very large log. So this saw has been through many hikes, many day walks, and I've yet to find any problem with this whatsoever. And I'm recommending, if somebody's looking for another option outside of a wooden one, I have no qualms about recommending this. I think it's a great saw. I really don't know much more I can say about it. You won't find this saw in this color, and I understand my camera is not as sharp as some others, but you can see the paint is wearing off. But I actually did a forest green, flat green on this myself. It comes in a brushed aluminum, so it just looks silver metallic. Did I need to change it? No. It is less reflective, and it does blend in. May that ever be important one day. At least I have it covered. I didn't do this part because of the sliding in and out of it all the time. That was bound to not last after the first few times. So it's got a universal blade on it. They do have options for strictly softwood and hardwood blades. You also notice too is, say your saw breaks, it still provides you the holds. Even though these are custom blades for themselves, they have their own attachment at the ends. You still got an option if you needed to rig something up in case one of these broke, to get a stick or something in there and re-loop it in and tighten it back down again. So even if you're in the field and this does snap, you still got an option to use this saw before you come out. Inside of the 1-2, when it's all packed, you really don't have room for another saw. Maybe one without the plastic inserts, you could probably fit that in without a problem. So that's pretty much it. And you know, once again, I recommend it. It's a Trailblazer saw. And maybe if LL Bean's still carrying this, I'll throw the link to exactly where I got this into the description. So thanks a lot, guys. A piece of kit that I don't mind reviewing. Wholeheartedly agree that this is one of the best saws I've ever had. And I actually will carry this before I carry a small foldable saw. So I mean, I don't mind carrying this extra length. Like I said, it's only an 18-inch. It's not as big as it looks. And once it's all packed away in the tube, it does fit right into inside of my pack. I don't even have to strap it to the outside without any problem, and it actually helps give the pack some structure. So that's it, guys, and product recommended. Thank you.